Good evening, Busy Bees. It is Friday, October 31st, and here's your evening news rundown in under 5 minutes. Happy Halloween. I voted today. Did you? Please rock your vote. Do your civic duty. A federal judge has ruled that President Trump cannot suspend SNAP and other food aid programs during the ongoing shutdown. The decision follows multiple state laws arguing the move was unconstitutional and would harm millions of low-income Americans. The administration had argued for temporary reallocation of these funds, but the court said it would violate congressional authority. Advocates called the ruling a victory for basic human needs, as over 40 plus million Americans face this benefit uncertainty. And I'm happy for this. I'm happy that the court holds the line. You cannot reallocate funds that have already been spent for a certain mean. Like, I can't take away food from children and people who are hungry to renovate Lincoln's bedroom, which we found out about on Truth Social. The bedroom has been renovated, and they've renovated the bathroom in some gaudy, grotesque manner, not befitting the White House, in my opinion. But that's what he's spending money on, and his minions seem to have no problem with it. Michigan authorities confirmed 5 individuals were detained in what federal investigators described as a potential large-scale attack. Officials say suspects were found with explosive and detailed maps of key infrastructure sites. FBI Director Kash Patel announced the arrest prematurely during a press briefing, drawing criticism for revealing details before official confirmation. Now, if I was sitting on one of these juries and we had some Yahoo who was giving out information before anything is confirmed, it looks questionable. It gives me doubt, and this is why these cases will be hard to prove, especially if these people can afford attorneys. If they have an attorney worth any amount of salt, they can cast doubt just based on this, because it seems like a witch hunt. Despite pressure from Donald Trump, Senate leadership from both parties reaffirmed their support for keeping the filibuster in place. Trump has publicly urged the removal to restore order and speed up his legislative agenda. Lawmakers warn ending the 60-vote threshold would erase one of the last checks on executive power, and I count this as a win. We need these checks on his power, because look at what he's doing with so-called checks and balances. Imagine if there were none, if there were no hurdles. Where would we be? I'm afraid to even think about that. White House officials have confirmed Trump is weighing limited military action against Venezuela, citing national security and, the preservation of Earth's resources. In other words, he wants to go after the 300 billion barrels of oil, the cache of natural gas, the largest cache of gold anywhere that's untapped, not to mention diamonds and other rare earth minerals. This is a money grab. Follow the money, and then you'll find the cause of all of this. That is your evening news rundown. I am Simply Sugar. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.